What's up, what's up, what's up? It's your boy DC Too Cool back in another video. Today's topic is Dragon Ball Xenoverse 3. Yes, now let's go ahead and get right into this off the top. Info Dragon Ball Xenoverse 3 that I obtained from a reliable source in Japan can now share well into development. Numerous delays in some aspects have been completely redone from scratch. Graphically very beautiful. A playable version already exists, released in 2027 or 2028. Now, did I not say in my video that the way this DLC is going and the way it's setting up, like it might lead right into Xenoverse 3? Did I not say that? Did I not call that? Now, granted, I don't know who this guy is. I don't know this person from Can of Paint. Never heard of him. And, you know, this is maybe the second or third rumor we've had or whatever. I do believe it's probably, maybe not particularly him, but I do believe it is true. Because if I'm not mistaken, that came, he dropped that, and then right after that, this happened. At the Genki Danmatsuri event, January 25th, 2026, special guest Masako Nozawa and Akio Ioku will be bringing us another brand new Dragon Ball game that will be announced. Also, we'll be getting 2 new big Dragon Ball projects revealed. Dragon Ball is officially back, starting in January 2026. That is 2 months from now. It will be January in 2026. And hype, the most credible longevity leaker and information gatherer in this community. Probably the best. Definitely the most well known. And, you know, he just collaborates with that said. You know, a brand new Dragon game will be officially announced. They ain't no surprise. They let you know a new game's coming. Right? 2 new projects. So that could be in Kageyama Live, which is the guy who sings the Child Headshot songs, and Nozawa and Yoku are going to be there as well, as we just discussed. So we could be looking at a new anime series, and a new movie, and a new game. We could be looking at possibly all 3. Because new projects mean that's usually some anime or film related, or maybe manga. They could bring the manga back, maybe bring a manga and a movie. That'd be cool. You know, so maybe the manga will come back and the movie will come. You know, and on top of that, a new game. That's crazy. They coming out heavy. They coming out swinging, boy. So we about to get some big info. You know, next year, and Xenoverse 3 could be that game. We know it's not going to be Fighters 2. They just released an update for Fighters. They're bringing that back, right? Sparking Zero is still new, barely a year old. You know, it's only been a cup of coffee. They just announced they get new DLC, right? Timeline-wise, Kakarot, that's a long shot because there's more DLC scheduled for that too. We'll see another Kakarot coming out, right? Unless it's a brand new game, a new series, something new they're trying, because they try different things with Dragon Ball all the time. You got your asymmetrical game with the Breakers. You got your RPG role-playing game, fighting role-playing game with Xenoverse. You got your more traditional fighting game with Fighters. You know, got your card-based games with Heroes and stuff like that. So, unless it's going to be a brand new game, which is very possible, I think it might be Xenoverse 3, finally. I know some people are going to say, well, there's more DLC coming out. There's more DLC coming out. That's true. Maybe they'll announce it, and then they will give you a tease and say, look for... There's one of the things that can happen if it is Xenoverse 3. They'll say, look forward to the Battle Hour to find... to see the story, the first teaser and story, DLC, that leads directly to Xenoverse 3, which will put even more eyes and hype on the Battle Hour if they say that, because it now has not a direct correlation to Xenoverse 3, right? Or it could be a new game all entirely, right? And that doesn't mean that Xenoverse 3 still cannot be announced at the Battle Hour, because the Battle Hour does announce new games. So they could still say, even if Xenoverse 3 is not at this event in January, they could still say, in April, when the last DLC is revealed and shown, oh, by the way, this will be the final DLC for Xenoverse 2. Here's our first teaser of Xenoverse 3. And now, again, it's going to build hype because people want to say, yo, I got to still play the story. I got to play this, see how it gets to Xenoverse 3. It's still going to have people gassed up to want to play the DLC, play the last final story mode, because they want to see, it getting into Xenoverse 3, and, how it all connects or whatever, and how things, go real south. So it's still going to get people going, right? So, and they might say, we'll show you more, or the first gameplay review, or something like that, at Tokyo Game Show, which is like in, I believe in September. And then there's another one, I forget what it is, that Japan does also in December. So they could announce, show her there, So you keep the hype and you keep momentum going that way, So it can happen either way. So this is exciting. I'm not, of course, going to jump out the window and say it's definitively Xenoverse 3. If it ain't Xenoverse 3, we right. No, I'm not going to do all that goofy stuff. I bring the Dragon Ball game. It looks good. I'm down to play. Period. Regardless of what it is. I have all the games. And all this infighting, all this, Xenoverse sucks. Fighters is better. Fighters sucks. Kakarot's better. Bro, I have all the games. I have every game on console. I have Fighters, The Breakers, Xenoverse, Kakarot, Sparking Zero. Day one. Why do you have to fight about something when they're all completely different styles of Dragon Ball? They're all completely styles of games. The only thing they share is the cast of characters, but they're all completely different styles of games, all completely different games. They give a different experience. So having an apples to oranges comparison about which one's better is silly because they all offer something completely different. They all can play completely differently. So it's really a dumb argument. It's a stupid argument. You have variety. That's the number one thing Dragon Ball games have done. They give you so much variety to whatever your play style is, whatever you prefer to play, however you like to get down. So, there's no excuse for you to not be satisfied as a Dragon Ball gamer because there's just so many options. So that's the news, that's the info, that's what we got going on right now. So I am excited. I mean, a new game is still a new game as long as it looks good. It's a console game, no mobile games. Oh God. No disrespect, but so tell me what you guys think it's going to be. What game do you want to look forward to seeing? What game do you hope it is? What you want to see? To the next video, like, share, subscribe. Thanks for watching. Catch you guys later. Peace out.